Hello viewers and welcome back to Let's Play Tyrian. We are continuing basically from where we left off, which was at the very end of the first chapter of the game. We have recovered a sample of the mysterious gravitium ore that Microsol has been attempting to gain control over, essentially. And, well, let's find out what we're being told to do next. Let's check out our data cubes. So, we have a transmission from Javi. He's the security officer guy from the group that we're working for, I suppose. Mission briefing, Flux 0473. Javi, Gencore Security Chief, that's who he is. We have been monitoring some unusual freighter shipments between the derelict planet of Gyges and the capital planet of Torm. Both planets are marked on your navigation screen. Insight into these shipments may give us a clue to the whereabouts of Microsol's base of operations. First, set course for Torm and investigate. Then return to Deliani to report your findings and to await further instructions. You will be given a Gencore Hawk to fly for this mission, and greater weapon clearance priority. Good luck. Okay. I also have another message. Deliani transmission Flux 2894, also from Javi. Some warnings about Torm. There are dragons there. Yes, dragons. These tree dragons enjoy feeding on metal and beryllium ore, of which your ship is built. So, once awakened, they'll munch you right out of the sky. The best weapon against them is a fire or flame-based weapon. Also, beware of space pirates who have made a number of secret bases there and can strike without warning. Their ships are usually camouflaged in shapes of green and can be difficult to spot amongst Torm's thick jungles. Okay, so we basically need to watch out for some dragons and some camouflaged green ships. Interesting. So, where are we with our ship? What ship is it we're actually currently flying? We're currently flying a Gencore Maelstrom, which is a refined Phoenix with an additional 2 centimeters of main hull. It features deluxe plush seating and extra wide armrests and synth velour lining. Standard on the Gencore Solo Fighter line is the new particle redefinition technology, which allows you to materialise extra armour on your outer hull. Pilots are warned that the system is easily triggered and it completely drains your shields. Interesting. That must be like a special move, and I think you do get like kind of like special combination moves, like if you put in a certain bunch of controls at one time, your ship could do cool stuff. I don't really know any of them, and to be honest, I've never felt that I really need. I don't know, maybe in the higher difficulty level stuff that would be useful. Not so much in the difficulty level that I'm playing on just now. This is everything should be fairly okay. Anyway, so yeah, that is the ship we already have. So that's currently the best one we can get. We've been going with the pulse cannon up until now. So let's have a wee quick look here. Our other options are the Proton, which is a bit of a kind of spread fire weapon. We've got the Mega Pulse, which is rapid fire, and not as rapid fire as the Pulse, however. And Missile Launcher, which is a missile launcher, believe it or not. I can go with the Proton, I think. We've not given that a try yet, so let's go with the Proton. Now we've got a scatter wave option for the rear weapon. That just has one fire mode and it mostly kind of shoots to the side. We've also got the Starburst, which is also a kind of side focus weapon, and I believe that is its only mode of fire. Scatter wave does have this kind of sideways version or the forward firing version, which I personally like the forward firing one, so we'll keep that just now. Keep the shield as it is, keep the generator as it is. Everything else I'm quite happy with at the moment. So, with that, we are headed to Torm. Let's do it. Yeah, so we are immediately... Wow, these things are quite tough. I take it those are the green ships as well. Yeah, I can see these can quite easily blend in with the background. There's a few turrets here as well. Nothing too crazy though, yet. We have a good amount of forward firepower, that's nice. Whoa! Be careful with those dragons, you don't want one to crash into you. Imagine if you bump into one, it will do quite a bit of damage. Here is a power-up, a front weapon power-up. Whoa! We bumped into that dragon, that hit our shields a bit. No serious damage. A lot of turrets at the side of the one in the centre as well there. We seem to be getting up some sort of river through the jungle here, which is quite nice. It's a very scenic location. A lot of turrets and a lot of these pirate ships to take it there. Get some more data. Whoa! Everything just started speeding up. Go, and we almost get hit by that dragon. That would not have been good. Yeah, so just take out these turrets. Nothing too crazy in this level yet, everything's been quite manageable so far. We do have quite powerful weaponry at this point, which is good. There's quite a lot of these dragons. They're not particularly dangerous though. Ooh, hello. That was not the boss, by the looks of it. It was a fake boss, viewers. We are back in the level, fighting more enemies. So there was a kind of sneaky fake boss there. The music changed and everything, and then it just went back to normal. Wonder if there'll be a real boss. Whoa. Taking a few hits. The armour has gone down a bit. Ah, this would be the real boss. Whoa, wait. Yes, this would definitely be the real boss. This guy's got some firepower. Whoops. Hit one of those. I think we can use our plasma storm to take this guy out pretty easily. And we have completed Torm. We collected 2 data cubes through Torm. So let's see what they say. We have a message from Duggan. Torm transmission flux. Well, well, well. Looks like you've gotten yourself into too much trouble, as usual. Torm is no place to be investigating for microsol shipments. Perhaps the reason you've been tracked this far is because there was a homing device planted on your ship's undercarriage. Pretty high signal one too. Don't worry, I removed it. But whoever's been sending you these missions sounds like they have no idea what's going on. Microsol's activities are centered around Savara and the Stargate. I'd say you've been sent on a wild goose chase. Have a word with that Javi Onukula you mentioned. Ask for answers. Perhaps Javi is not all that he seems. We have a message from Javi as well. I see you have investigated Torm without success. There has to be something there. Homing device? I don't know anything about that, but I will run an investigation. We can't have people trying to murder our agents. Now, I have been receiving reports from the X-Mucane sector that something unusual is going on there. Your next mission will be to fly there and investigate. Please select anything you like from our supply stocks. Well, no real explanation there. It is perhaps Javi not everything that he seems. We are currently applying the best ship that we can. The Protron was pretty good. I've quite enjoyed that weapon. We also have the option here of a mega cannon, which does look pretty powerful as well. We can maybe try that for this mission. We'll try changing the guns up a little bit. We could go with the rear Protron. That gives us an option of having these Protron things kind of surrounding our ship, which is pretty nice. Good for like missile defense and stuff like that, assuming that missiles that are hitting you are the kind that you can destroy with your fire. There's also the option of a Vulcan cannon in this level, which is a rapid fire, kind of angled shot. But we could go with the rear Protron. Or we could keep the... I think we should probably keep the Sonic Wave, to be honest, because that's given us a lot of forward firepower as well. We could mix that with that Mega Cannon. We could upgrade our shield at this point, which is nice. And these things are pretty much fine, so let's go with that. And we are heading to Gyges. Whoa! We immediately pick up a rear weapon power-up, and there is a swinging claw. And some strange space worms. Lots of turrets. Wow, yes. This level might be a bit tricky. Here we have orange balls. They're surrounding us. We do not want to be surrounded by orange balls. Okay, they're gone. Now we have some pincer things. Purple pincery things shooting us. Oh dear, they're shooting us quite a lot. Don't like that. Whoa. There's also some strange massive claws at the side of the screen. I don't know what kind of place this is, but it's not friendly. Yes, this is quite a hostile environment. Now we have triangles that are turning into orange balls occasionally and shooting us. Interesting. We have now speeded up dramatically. That is not necessarily good. Our shields are struggling a little bit here. We've taken some armor damage. Yeah, we want to ideally let our shields recharge somewhat here. These guys are going under the platform. That was making them quite tricky to see where they actually were. If we collide with an enemy that's underneath the background, we will still take damage, believe it or not. Well, we're looking good so far, though. We're not dead yet, so these guys are fast. Whoa, those guys are really fast. Lots of turrets again. Shield's taking a bit of a tanking, but everything's calmed down just a little here. Oh, the balls are back. Great. Uh-oh. Taking a lot of damage from the turrets in this level. They are the kind of turrets that aim at the ship rather than just shooting in one. Whoa, what the hell have we got here? This thing seems to be alive. We are in a bit of trouble. Oof. We almost did not make it there. Jeez, oh. But we did. We destroyed whatever that was. Some kind of massive dragon. I don't know. Yikes. Okay. We have a message from someone. Stargate transmission. Flux 13619. From someone, I don't know. Your life is forfeit, human. We know of your plans to sweep the Tyrian sector and destroy all life. We are going to attack your fleet and obliterate your merciless ships until you are no longer a threat to us. Your only hope of escape is to call off the attack now. I will enjoy your destruction. I do not know what you are talking about, good sir. Oh, Javi. Do you know what that guy was talking about? We have been notified of a course change. You must immediately head for the Mendivan Sea sector and the home city of the rebel forces there. Obliterate them and return to us. They are threatening to overtake the sector. Be careful, Trent. You'll need all the firepower you can get. The rebel forces? Why are we attacking the rebel forces? I thought it was Microsoft that was going to be taking over the sector. I wonder. Well, the Mega Cannon was pretty good. We could try a different weapon just to spice things up again. They'll continue trying different weapons. There's a heavy missile launcher. Which looks... We could try the regular missile launcher or the heavy missile launcher. The heavy missile launcher, it doesn't immediately look that powerful, but we'll see what it's like in action. And we'll keep the Sonic Wave just to continue having some good strong forward firepower there. None of the other rear weapons that we've got available just now are particularly amazing. We have an option of a Zika flamethrower. I'm going to keep the Plasma Storm. We could have another plasma storm. That could be interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Let's fire on a second plasma storm just for extra firepower. We have a bonus stage as well. What have we got here? Ah, it's another one of these ones. So supposedly you're supposed to wait for the ships to come down, in that way they drop more crystals or something. It's quite tricky to actually do that though. That was overkill. Never mind. I just wanted to try out the dual plasma storms there. That was fun. Okay, we have no further data at this point, so we probably don't really have an awful lot of anything else, but we do have the opportunity once again to change things up a little bit. We'll keep things as they are for just now. I don't think there's anything different going to be available here. Yeah, very quickly, so we're at the asteroid city, which I think is where the rebels are stationed. I'll save this a second slot. Okay, just in case anything happens, we need to go back to save game. Okay, let's start the level. We'll go to the asteroid city. So it seems the heavy missile launcher, the actual attacks are very powerful, but it's also very focused. I mean, you're literally only going to hit what's directly in front of you, which is why we've still got the use of the sonic wave, which is great for kind of spreading the damage out a little bit as well. There's quite a lot of turrets in that short area, and they did take quite a bit of damage. Seem to be getting given a lot of bombs in this level as well. That's nice. You can stock them up. So the main threat in this place seems to be coming from turrets. Well, the enemy ships are firing at us as well, but not at such a huge amount. I think the turrets have got a faster rate of fire generally. Whoa, that was a whole bunch of turrets there. A whole bunch over here as well. Let's take them out quickly. Turrets with a big spread of damage there as well, but they pose no threat to us particularly. Whoa, there's a lot of enemies coming down now. We're a little short in armour, I'm a little concerned if our shield does drop at any point. We're only going to be one or two hits away from dying. There's a secret level. If we make it through the level, that is. There's a lot of turrets there again. We also have a lot of bombs though, and there's not really any reason not to use them. Approaching a large flat area here. Just a bunch of turrets, and there's no boss or anything in that level, so that's good. We've made it through the asteroid city. We did collect some money there as well. We'll so we are headed to a secret level. Interestingly, we have an option here for a couple of other ships. We can upgrade our ship to the Microcorp Stalker B, or alternatively, there's an option here for a Super Carrot, which costs 65,000 credits, but if we... perhaps... I'm going to change this back to... or what does the Hyper Pulse do? That looks quite good. We need 65,000 credits, so if I put that to power level 7, and then we drop this down 1 power level, we should be able to afford the Super Carrot. That's quite an armor boost. So we'll take that. It's also a carrot, which is just awesome. What is the description of this? The Super Carrot Food Ship 9 is one of the most advanced edible fighters ever produced. You can't go wrong with a food ship. Food ships are usually complemented by either the hot dog mustard spread technology or the dreaded super banana bombs. Intriguing. So, we have our Super Carrot. We have that maxed out as much as it would go. That is as high as it would go for the moment as well. We have plasma storms on both sides. What does a charge cannon do? I don't really know. Let's stick with the plasma storm, it's really good. And with that we head to a secret level. Mistakes. We are immediately being attacked by large amounts of fire. Whoa, this level could get quite tricky, I think. Whoa, enemies coming from behind. This is what we've got to watch. We don't really have any way of shooting stuff that's behind us. We want to avoid taking too much armor damage like that. Get our shields charged back up if we can. Some of these enemies are quite hard to kill. We're having to resort to our plasma storms a bit here. Whoa! The music in this level is really cool. I love a lot of the music in this game. It's just awesome. Uh-oh, what is this? Whoa! Okay, ships coming in from the side here. They do drop some credits, and they're not that hard to destroy, so that's nice. And that was mistakes. Does that mean perhaps we have made mistakes? Here's a transmission from the asteroid city, Reed. I'm Reed, head of the Rebel Mendivin and Anti-Microsol League. We do not know why you have attacked. I would like an explanation. What? We are not the ones planning an attack against the sector for total domination. It is Microsol, stationed in Savara, and ready to launch within the next 10 days. You have been tricked. Apparently you were deceived by Javi, who is a Hazudra traitor. He was stolen at birth and placed under holographic mind control by Microsol. The most we have been able to uncover about him is he is apparently an infiltrator into Gencore Tech Alliance. You must return to Deliani and stop him. He is probably the means for Microsol to overthrow Gencore. Quickly, restock your ship and head for Deliani before Javi has another chance to signal Microsol for the start of the attack. You may be able to reach them before they form a strategic defense. So it would seem we have been tricked. Javi is a traitor, and he has sent us on a wild goose chase. We are going to keep the carrot. I'm going to go back to the regular pulse cannon because it's got a better spread of damage and we can afford to get it to a higher level right now. The scatter wave and starburst are our other choices here. I'm going to stick with the sonic wave because that's just my favourite. Okay, and we're doing a bit as good as we can for other things, so with that we head for Sojin. And we have missile ships. So we need to get back to Deliani. We're going to have to fight our way through these guys first. Is this a fleet that Javi might have put together to stop us from getting back? Whoa, those things are hard to kill. Whoop. Almost hit them there. Seems these large ball things are back as well. I know I keep mentioning the music, but literally every level in this game has just got awesome music. It's so good. Okay, so we apparently have to watch out for these bouncy ball things. This one's going to stay on the screen for a bit. I wonder if we can blow it up. That would be good. Yes, we can blow it up. Well, there's more. Uh-oh, woof. Oopsie. Almost didn't get out of the way of that in time. Jeez, right. You can see those middle parts flashing there, so the balls that are jumping up and down the middle are not indestructible, and we can obviously take them out, making this thing very little of a threat to us now. There's nothing much really coming at us here. We've got to watch out for all these ships with they do have quite a quick rate of fire, so if you do get stuck underneath one when it's shooting at you, if you don't move pretty quickly, you're going to be in trouble. And that was that. We've completed Sojin. Warning. Trajectory heading intercepts hydroponic labs surrounding Station Griffin. The hydroponic laboratories are not as heavily guarded and may allow easy access into the station. 2 routes are available through the defences. The first is on the outer rim of the station and will allow room for ships to attack. The second is, unfortunately, heavily guarded by automatic turrets. So it sounds like we have to head for this Griffin station for some reason. With that, though, I think we'll call that the end of the video for just now. We've covered quite a bit, went through quite a few levels there. So we will reconvene from here in the next part. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. If you have, give us a like, leave us some feedback in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next time. Catch you later.